Hi, welcome back to Maushu's Pilates YouTube channel. My name's Alia and I'm one of the instructors at Maushu's Pilates. I'm going to be talking you through a 30-minute reformer beginner workout that works on your entire body. My instructor here, Lela, will be demonstrating it. All you're going to need is your reformer and maybe a bottle of water. So let's get started. All right, so we're gonna start with a little foot series. Let's warm up the glutes and the hamstrings and the thighs. What you're gonna do to start off with is, so close the carriage. You're gonna scooch down just a tiny bit so your shoulders away from the head, from the shoulder stops. Then from there, we're gonna look up at the ceiling and find a comfortable space in your ceiling so you're not crushing your neck. Hands by your side and just slightly pressing down into the reformer so we're getting some good lat connection as well. From here, you're going to put your heels on the foot bar and touch your entire feet and legs together. So from the toes to the heels to the knees, they're all kissed together. And we're going to keep that connection and you're going to press out. Press out with the heels and draw the carriage back in. Breathing out to press out, breathing in to come in. Let's do 8 more. Go 8 and in. Beautiful. 7 and in. 6, 5, 4. Beautiful. Squeeze through the heels. Squeeze your glutes on the way out. 2 more. Last one. Slowly close the carriage. Try not to crash the carriage. We're going to now move on to your toes. When you move on to your toes, you want to lift the heels up like you're wearing high heels. Keep your feet, your heels, and your knees close together, squeezing into the inner thighs as you press out. Beautiful. Breathe out to press out. Breathe in to come in. Let's go 3 and in. 4 and in. 5. Beautiful. And 6. Keeping the heels up. Don't let them drop. Nice work. 2 more. 2. Last one. Beautiful. Close the carriage from here. Let's go into our frog position. So you're going to kiss the heels together. Turn the toes out to 2 sides of the room. Turn your knees out as they follow the toes. And from there, we're going to press in and out into our reformer again. We're on 2 red springs and a blue. Or if you want to add an extra spring there, be my guest. We're just going to go on a in medium to heavy spring setting for the legs, just enough to warm up the glutes and warm up the rest of our body. Beautiful. Let's do 5 more. And in. 4. 3 more. Breathing out. Breathing in to close. 2 more. And in. Last one. Press out. Come in and close. Let's go back onto our toes. So same thing. Onto your toes. You're going to keep the toes wide. Kiss the heels together, making a V with your heels. Lift the heels up nice and high and press out. Beautiful. Breathe out to press out. Breathe in to come in. All right, now we're going to do 10 here. And as you do these 10, I'm going to draw your attention to your core. So I want you to put one hand on your belly and just lightly draw the belly button away from your t-shirt. So we've got a nice, good connection into your belt muscle or your core muscle, if that's what you want to call it. And let's go 2 more. Breathe out. Breathe in. Last one. Breathe out. Breathe in and close. Beautiful. From here, let's move on to wide foot settings. So you're going to walk the feet out wide on your heels, turn your knees out, turn your toes out, breathing out to press out, breathing in to come in. We're still on 2 reds and a blue, and we're going to stay there for the entire leg series. Breathing out as you press out, in as you come in. Let's go 8 and in. Keep a nice light connection with your hands and the reformer bed. So just press down into the reformer bed lightly and get a nice connection through the back as well. Open out through your shoulders, looking up at the ceiling. We don't want to forget about the rest of our body while we pump the glutes. Breathing out, breathing in. Good. 2 more. Let's do 2 more and close. Last one. And slowly close your carriage from here. Let's move straight onto the toes. Beautiful. Lift those heels up high so we're getting a good calf connection. Breathing out to press out. Breathing in to come in. For another 8. And in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Let's go for 6 more. And in. 5. 4. 3, keep the belly button away from the t-shirt, breathing in and out nice and deeply from the base of your lungs. 2 more. Beautiful. Last one. Press out, stay there. Now you're going to lower and lift your heels. So, in that wide position, we're going to lower the heels and lift the heels. Let's work into the calf a little bit. Beautiful. Let's do 8 and up, 7 and up, 6, 5. So, you're dropping the heels to give yourself a stretch and lifting the heels up to work through the calf. 2 more. Last one, press up, hold, and slowly bend the knees to close the carriage. Beautiful. Give yourself a little hug, draw your knees in, rock your hips from side to side. Just release the lower back so that we don't have any tension there. And then you're going to curl up. You're going to remove one spring. Any light spring, take that off because now we're going to go single leg. So if you were on 2 reds and a blue, take the blue off. Or if you want to challenge yourself, keep it on and see how your legs respond to it. You're going to lie back down. You're going to look up nice and straight. Find a nice, comfortable spot on the ceiling. If you feel like your neck is feeling a bit stuffy, take a headrest and just place it behind the base of your head, just on, or you can lift your headrest of the reformer up as well, whatever you prefer. And that way, just find yourself a nice position where you're not crushing your neck. All right, or not crushing at least the chin to your chest. From here, again, you're going to press down into the reformer with the palms of your hand, get that nice connection, draw the belly away from the t-shirt. Okay, let's do a little bit of core and a little bit of single leg here. So your left leg lifts up into a tabletop position. Beautiful. Tabletop, 90 degrees to hip, 90 degrees to knee. Keeping your right leg on its heel on the foot bar, you're going to press in and out. Remember, we've dropped down a spring, but if you still find this too hard, drop down a spring a little bit more. It's more important for us to keep our entire body in control and in good posture than it is to really pump the strength. Yeah, once you get the control, you can add as many springs as you'd like and challenge yourself. So breathing out to press out, breathe in to come in. Your left leg stays in the tabletop and your hands stay pressed against the reformer bed just so that we're getting a good connection. Collarbones wide, shoulders away from the ears, nice and wide. If you feel like your shoulders are hitting the headrest, it means the tension of your springs might be too hard. So maybe lower the tension on the springs and try again. Beautiful. Last one here. And you're going to slowly close the carriage. All right, from here, you're going to go on to your right leg toe. So keep your left leg in tabletop and go on to your right leg toe. Beautiful. Lift the heel up and we're going to press in and out again for 10. Press away from the foot bar, draw the carriage in towards the foot bar. Beautiful. Just a nice single leg series here. When you're on your toes, we want to be working through the thighs, through the calf muscle, and even challenging a little bit of ankle stability there, drawing your belly away from the t-shirt. Keep going as I'm talking. Let's do 2 more. 2. Beautiful. Last one, stay pressed out. Now you're going to drop the heel towards the foot bar, stretch, lift the heel up into like a little calf raise. Go 8 and up, 7 and up, 6. Beautiful. Draw the belly in. Keep the left leg in tabletop. Remember all your little key posture points. Press up. Good. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Stay here. Bend the knees halfway. So bend the right knee halfway and pulse inwards for 8, 7, 6, 5. Your leg should be burning by now. Draw your belly in away from the t-shirt. Squeeze the glutes. We're going 5 more pulses. 4, 3. Let's do deeper pulses if you can. 2 more. Beautiful. Last one. And close the carriage. Give yourself a little rest there. From here, when you're ready, lift the right leg up into tabletop now. Left leg on your heel, on the foot bar. Pressing out, keeping your right leg in that nice 90-degree tabletop. Breathing out as you press out, breathing in as you come in. Let's do 6 more. Good. And 5. Slowly close. 4. Beautiful. 3 more. Squeeze the glute on the way out. Draw the belly in away from the t-shirt. Beautiful. We want to get good glute connection, good core connection here. Last one. and close the carriage. From here, move on to the toes of the left leg, keeping the right leg in tabletop. Beautiful. Press out and back in. We're going 8 more. Breathing out, breathing in. Go 7, 6, and close. 5, and close. Beautiful. 4, 3, 2, last one. Stay pressed out. Lower and lift the heel. Lower the heel, lift the heel. Get a nice stretch and then pump the calf. Beautiful. We're doing 7 more. 7 and lift. 6 and lift. Slowly. 5 and lift. Breathe out. Breathe in. 3 more. Beautiful. 2 more. Last one, going into our finisher, bend the knee. Let's pulse inwards all the way, drawing it in. We want a nice, beautiful single leg deep squat. That's what I want it to feel like. Beautiful. 3 more. You've got it. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Close the carriage. Hug your knees. Rock your knees from side to side and give yourself a little rest. Now place both your legs on the foot bar. Okay, our next series is our bridge series. What you're going to do is we're going to move to a 2 red and a blue spring setting, and you're going to lie back down onto your reformer with your feet on your foot bar. Well, if you have your headrest up, you're going to place your headrest back down and place it flat. If you have a little head pad, just take the head pad or head cushion out and put it to your side. From here, you're going to keep your hands nice and comfortably by your side or by the side of your hips. We're going to go feet apart, just about hip width distance. Beautiful. And taking your knees to hip width distance as well. From here, you're going to place your heels on the foot bar. You're going to breathe in to start. As you breathe out, without lifting your butt off, you're just going to tuck your hips in towards your ribs. So draw the 2 hips in or hip bones in towards your ribs. And as you do that little movement and as you're tucking your tailbone in, you're going to press through your heel to lift your butt off the reformer, drawing it up into our little bridge position. Hold that position for 3, 2, 1, and then you're slowly going to start lowering from the top of your rib cage to the bottom, placing each vertebra onto the reformer till you finally release the hips. All right, we're going to do 6 more of these. Breathing in, breathing out. Press through your heels, lift up, squeeze through the glute, hold, and then slowly lower back down 1 vertebra at a time. Beautiful. Tuck the hips in. That little hip tuck is really important for glute connection. Draw the hips in. Squeeze your glutes. Lift up, hold, and slowly lower back down. Beautiful. 3 more left. Breathing in, breathing out. Draw the hips in. Press through your heels. Lift it up. Hold. Nice. As high as you can go without losing that nice little hip connection that we've got. 2 more. Breathing out, lift the hips up, squeeze through the glute, press through the heels, hold, and slowly lower into our last one. You're going to draw the hips in, really tuck the hips under, lift up, hold, stay there. Now from here, I want you to try and lift the right leg into a tabletop position and lower. Beautiful. Swap. Lift the left leg into a tabletop position and lower. Let's do 4 on each side and lower. Swap. Up and lower. Beautiful. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Tuck the hips in. Draw the hips in towards your rib cage. Draw the belly away from your t-shirt. Keep that nice connection. 1 more on each side. Place both feet down onto the foot bar. Beautiful. Hold it there and slowly lower back down. Nice work. We have 2 more exercises in this series. So from here, you can give yourself a little stretch if you'd like to. And then from there, we're going to go back into a bridge. So go back into your bridge, curling up into your bridge 1 vertebra at a time, holding it there. Beautiful. From here, you're just going to take your knees out and draw them in. So breathing out, you're going to press out away from the foot bar, just like we did in our foot series. You're going to straighten the knees and bend the knees. Beautiful. Breathe out. Breathe in. Let's go 6 and in. 7 and in. Beautiful. 8 and in. 2 more. 9. Good. Last one. Bring it in and hold. Beautiful. From here, you're going to take the knees out and in for 10. Yeah, breathing out. Open it like a book. Close like a book. And go for another 7. And in. 6. And in. Tuck the hips in. Don't let the pressure come onto your lower back. If it does, lower your hips back down, release the back, and then restart. We don't want any pressure on the back. Finish one more, and then you're going to lower and give yourself a little rest, hugging the knees in. Beautiful. From here, after you've given yourself a little stretch, you can grab some water if you want to, or we can go straight into our next series, which is a little high kneeling arm series. So you're going to slowly come off the reformer. You're going to change your spring setting to one red spring. And then from there, we're going to go into high kneeling facing away from our foot bar. Beautiful. You can have your knees against both the headrests and you're sitting up nice and high, hips away from your heels. Beautiful. You're going to grab onto your little arm straps. Now, you can use the shorter loops to start with, and if it starts getting a bit tougher, you can move on to the longer loops. Whatever you prefer, the longer loops are a bit easier. From here, you're going to go into high kneeling. You're going to tuck your hips in a little bit and draw your belly in so we're not putting pressure on our lower back. And from there, you're going to keep your core nice and strong and pull straight to the back, drawing the arms back in front. So it's a straight arm pull as far as you can go, drawing it back. Do it with control. We don't want you flying off the reformer. So breathing out, press back. Beautiful. Breathing in, bring it in. So you can do, we call it the plow, or we also call it a nice front pull. Whatever you'd like to call it, I want to see you do it with control. Breathing out, press back. Breathing in, come in. Let's do 4 more. 3, set your shoulders at the back. Don't let your shoulders shrug towards your ears. Beautiful. 2 more. Last one. Nice. And you're going to slowly close the carriage. From here, you're going to cross your straps over. And we're going to go into a little cross plow. So now move on to the longer loop of the straps and press back, drawing it in. Beautiful. So we've crossed the straps. We're pulling diagonally to the back, giving ourselves a really good connection through the lats, through the back, as well as the arms, keeping our core nice and engaged because we don't want to fall off. Let's do 3 more. And back. Beautiful. 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. And rest. You're going to uncross the straps. From here, we're going to go into a little lunge position. So you're going to keep your left knee on the reformer. You're going to take your right knee in the front on your headrest, making a nice little L shape with your legs. From here, you're going to grab the left strap into your left arm. So uncross your straps, put them both away, and then grab the left strap with your left arm, keeping the right arm behind your head. From here, we're going to go into a row, a single arm row with a little bit of rotation. Beautiful. Now to get good control, you want to press through the heel just so that we're getting some good balance in. Draw your belly away from the t-shirt, keeping it nice and controlled. Pulling the elbow in, twisting to one side of the room. Breathing out, twist from the bottom of your chest as you roll. Breathing in, coming all back to center. Good. Let's do 2 more. Twist and back. Last one, and you're just going to hold it for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Beautiful. Stay on the same strap. Turn the palms up. Hold your strap. Go into a high bicep curl. So take the elbows away from the body, drawing the bicep, or drawing the arm towards your bicep or towards your shoulder. Beautiful. Let's do 4 more. Breathing out. Breathe out. Breathe in. Draw the belly in. Stay nice and controlled. Good. 2 more. Last one. Pulling in. Breathing out to release. Release the strap. Place it back down. Let's do the next 2. Let's do the same 2 exercises on the other side. So left leg nice and flat. Right leg on your knees, on the reformer. Beautiful. Get your balance first. Then go into your rotation and row. So breathe out, twist to the other side of the room, keeping your left hand behind your head, twisting from the base of your lungs, breathing out as you go into a nice, beautiful row, breathing in to come back to center, keeping that elbow nice and close to the body. Beautiful. This is a full body exercise. We're working the core, we're working the arms, we're working the back. Good. Let's do two more. Breathe out. Breathe in. Last one. Breathe out and hold for five, four, three, two, one. Release. Beautiful. We're not done yet. Turn the arm up into a bicep curl. So turn the palms up and go into a nice and high bicep curl, keeping the elbows away from the body. Beautiful. Breathing out as you draw it in, breathing in as you release. Let's do four more. Four. And release. Nice. Tuck the hips in, draw the belly in, press through the heel of the left leg so you get some good control. Last one. Pull in, release. Put your strap down and give yourself a little rest. You can interlock your hands to the back of the body and give yourself a little stretch, looking up even, or release the neck from side to side, and just open your body back out. Okay, if we're done stretching, you're just gonna come off the reformer. And from here, we're gonna go into a little scooter series with planks. So I want you to stay on that one red spring. For us over here, we're going to use a little platform just to give us some better, just to give us a better angle into our scooter. So she's going to put a platform down and stand on top of it. If you feel like you don't need it, just you take the platform off or you put your headrest away. From here, we're going one red spring. What I'm going to get you to do is place your left leg on the floor, right leg with the heel against your shoulder stop. You're going to put both arms on your foot bar. And from here, we want to press the hips back into a little hinge position, keeping that left knee bent. You're going to hover the right knee off the reformer bed. You're going to press back with your heel of the right leg and draw the knee in. So breathe out, press back. It's a little scooter kick. Draw it in. We want to be feeling this in the left leg standing glute and the right leg glute with which you're pushing away from. So I really want you to think about that heel connection. Try and connect your heel as you press out to the shoulder stop so that you've gotten a really good connection through the back of your leg. Draw the belly in, don't let yourself arch, tucking the hips in a tiny bit for four more. And in. Beautiful. Three more. Two more. Last one, and close the carriage. From here, we're going to level up a little bit now. So we're going scooter kicks to plank. You're going to press back. You're going to put all your weight onto your arms and lift the left leg to meet your right leg, going into a plank. We're going to hold the plank, then bring the leg back down, go into your scooter and close the carriage. So press out. Shift weight onto the arms, bring the legs up, hold the plank, bring the leg back down, go into your scooter. So breathe out, press out, breathe in, lift the leg into plank, breathe out, drop the leg down, breathe in, close the carriage. Let's go for six more. And up, place the leg down, go into your scooter. Beautiful. We should be working the glutes, working the core now as well as the arms. I told you in the beginning, it's a full body workout. Breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's go three more. And hold the plank. Beautiful. Step back. Close the carriage. Two more. And up. Beautiful. Let's do one last one. Press back. Lift up. Hold. Go back down. Close the carriage. We're going to do one extra one where you press out. Lift your legs up and hold the plank. Now I want you to stay in this nice plank hold. Draw your belly in, shoulders away from the ears. Beautiful. Just stay there for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep your breathing up. 3, 2. Stay there. From here, you're going to press away with the arms. Press away with the arms. Then draw it in to bring your shoulder above the shoulder above the footrest. And then from there, take it away. Beautiful from your foot bar. Breathe out. Breathe in, take it away. Breathe out, come back. Only go as far as you're comfortable. Draw the belly in. Get a nice little core challenge there. This is almost our last series. We only have to do this on the other side and then we can stretch. So, two more of these. Come on, you got this. Press out. Back in. Last one. Breathe out. Hold there. Three, two, one. Breathe in. Draw it back. One knee down, the other knee down, and give yourself a little rest. You can even bend down to touch your toes. So come off the reformer, bend down, touch your toes, and give yourself a little rest. Beautiful. From here, we're going to go over to the other side. If you have a little platform, you can move your platform to the other side as well. We're going to stay on one red spring. And let's just go back into our scooters. So you're going to place this time your right leg against the shoulder stop, your left leg against the shoulder stop, your left knee on the reformer, and your right leg is on the floor. Beautiful. And we're just going to go back into our scooter. So you hinge back, draw the belly in, bend through the bottom leg, and press out with the leg that's hovering. So press through the heel, squeezing that left glute, draw it in. Breathe out, press out, breathe in, draw it in. Beautiful. Let's do 4 more. And in. 3 more. And in. 2 more. And in. Last one. Beautiful. Draw it in. From here, we're going into our scooter with a plank. We're doing the same thing we did on the other side. So press out, lift the right leg up, hold the plank, drop the right leg down, close the scooter. Scooter press, plank, hold, drop the leg down, bend into a scooter. Beautiful. And lift. Place the leg back down, bend into a scooter. We're going 6 more. And a scooter, I want you to stay in that nice hinge position, roll the belly in, make sure we're not getting any of this pressure on the lower back, and also keep your shoulders away from the ears so you're not crouching that neck and you're not putting any unneeded, like unnecessary pressure on the neck. Beautiful. Let's do 2 more. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Last one. Breathe out, breathe in, place the foot down, and in. Now we have to do our little extra one. So go back into a scooter, go back into your plank, hold the plank there for 10 counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here, go away with the arms, pull in towards the foot bar. Take the shoulders away from the foot bar, draw them in towards the foot bar. Beautiful. Breathing out as you take it away. Breathing in as you come in. Beautiful. This is our last series before we stretch. So give me 4 more. Give me 4 good ones with good posture. Shoulders away from the ears, no crouching at the neck. Draw the belly in. Don't drop your hips too low. Lift the hips up. Beautiful. Last one. Press out. Hold for 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Draw it in. Place your knee down and give yourself a little rest. All right, beautiful. That was great. From here, let's just go straight into our stretches. Let's recover because recovery is just as important as the workout. We're going to go 1 red spring again. So stay on your spring setting. You're going to press your hips back, going into a nice little baby pose stretch. I want you to take your knees apart a little bit so you create space for your stomach and your chest to fall down towards the reformer bed. Beautiful. Really giving yourself a stretch through the back, through the hips. Hold that there. 3 more counts. Take a nice deep breath in and a nice deep breath out. And then come back to center. You can do that 2 or 3 more times if you'd like to. We can go straight into the next stretch, which is what we call a hip flexor stretch or a lunge stretch. You're going to put your left foot down and your right foot with the knee on the reformer. You're going to press the right knee away with the reformer and let your hips fall down so you get a good hip flexor stretch at the back there. We're getting a good thigh stretch as well. If you want to add to the stretch, you can straighten the bottom leg. Beautiful. And then drop the chest down to add to the stretch. Good. And hold it there. 3 counts, or a nice deep breath in, a nice deep breath out. 2 more. 1, and come in. Beautiful. From here, you're going to turn your right leg inwards. And we're going to go into an inner thigh stretch. Beautiful. Now you can place both your hands on the steel part of the reformer that's forward. So you want to put it bang in front of you. Beautiful. And you want to go straight down, giving yourself, opening out through the hips, giving yourself a nice inner thigh stretch. Stay there, slowly come up. All right, let's do all of that on the other side. So let's go into our lunge stretch on the other side. This time, placing your left leg on the reformer. Press back, hold a nice hip flexor stretch. Beautiful. Stay there. To add to the stretch, you can straighten the bottom leg, or you can just lower your chest a little bit towards the reformer. Beautiful. Hold it there. Let's hold it there for maybe 3 counts, 2 counts. One last one. Take a nice deep breath in, come up. Beautiful. Turn the foot inwards towards you. Place it on your shoulder rest. Then from there, press out, taking your arms in front of you onto the forward rail of the reformer, and give yourself a nice long stretch. Only go as far as you can. I don't want you to strain a muscle, but I want you to feel a nice beautiful stretch in there, taking a nice deep breath. Draw it all back up.
So I hope you enjoyed this short, very intense reformer workout. Thank you, Alia. That was really, really intense. I can feel it. We have quite a few videos already on our YouTube channel, and we're going to do quite a few more on different apparatuses and different props and things like that. So be sure to like, subscribe, and watch a lot more of our videos.